something that is going on in our day and time, and it's bonkers, it's rampant. It's ghosting. Okay, so if you have ever been ghosted by someone before, you probably know how hard and how painful that can be. You probably already know what state it can throw you into, especially when you and the supposed person shared some things. This video is actually going to be helping both genders, and it will do you a lot of good to watch. So I'll be sharing with you how you can bring yourself to a sense of peace in that painful moment of ghosting. Yes, of course, why you have to reach out to whoever it is to be sure that they are okay and alright, you also have to reach out to yourself, because you are pain. Before we go into the things you can start saying to yourself and all of that, one thing I want you to realize is that your thoughts create your feelings. And so what you think in your head is what you start feeling, and then that can actually lead to it can lead to a whole lot of things. It can lead to depression, it can lead to low self-esteem. It can create mindsets that will now become struggles in your mind. Like, okay, one person ghosted you can from there start saying, okay, you know what, all men are liars, which is not true. It is totally wrong. So you need to be very careful of your thoughts, and that is why I'm actually bringing this video. When you start asking yourself questions, or what did I do wrong, where did I go wrong, your subconscious mind starts to work on it, and it actually starts to give you an answer. Maybe you did this, maybe you did that, you could have done this better. Meanwhile, it's not your fault that this person ghosted you. I mean, there are better ways that someone can communicate in a relationship. There are better ways they can tell you that, okay, I'm done with this relationship, instead of ghosting you. So you never ever blame yourself if someone ghosted. Someone ghosting you has nothing to do with you, but says everything about them. If someone has a problem with you, they should be able to walk up to you and talk to you like an adult. I personally think ghosting is cowardly, and you do not want to end up with a future partner that would not be able to put up with communicating. So I'll be giving you some things you can say to yourself when you find yourself in the space of ghosting. You need all the positive affirmations you can get, and you need to tell yourself these things. And the first thing is, their action speaks to who they are, not who you are. So the act of ghosting you shows you clearly that this is the type of person you are with, this is the type of person you've been talking to, and this is the type of person you've been going out with. It doesn't in any way show you who you are. Whatever thoughts are in your mind, they are just like a facade. They are not true, they are not real. Their action shows who they are, how cowardly they are, how they cannot own up to having a conversation with you, how they can just have claimed to love you and just leave you that way, leave you hanging. It just shows who they are. And I'm sure that when you realize the type of person they are, you'll be grateful that you actually did not end up with them. The second thing you must say to yourself is, this is not my person. If they are really for you, they would look for every possible way to talk to you. They would look for every possible way to make sure they rectify whatever it is that is causing conflicting issues. They would make sure to guard that relationship with all their strength. So the person is not for you. Someone cannot just come and claim to love you, and then all of a sudden they are gone. Just tell yourself, this person is not for me. If this person is for me, the person will stay, and talk things out. The third thing you should say to yourself is that their rejection is God's protection. See this as God protecting you from someone who cannot communicate. There's no point wasting your time with someone who cannot talk to you when they feel like something is wrong with them, or they feel like something is wrong with you and they need to communicate with you. Although some people actually ghost because they are going through some things. Man, why would you do that? Like, why am I in a relationship with you and then you are going through a lot, and then you can't communicate with me, and then you ghost me for like 3 months or 3 weeks, and then you're coming back? It's crazy. If you have this notion that you just want to think and get your life together, and then you feel like ghosting the person you are in a relationship with is what will make you think clearly, then you are clearly not ready to be in a relationship. You should not be found in one relationship. Please don't bring your life issues and use it to disturb other persons. If you have a personal issue, you should be able to talk to whoever it is you're in a relationship with, and probably figure something out. Even if they can't figure something out for you, probably just give you words of encouragement, be there to cheer you up and all of that. So See this ghosting as God's protection, their rejection as God's protection. This is God trying to protect you from the harm that you might likely face in future. This is God trying to protect you from a toxic person. This is God trying to protect you from someone with a toxic trait. So just see it that way. Grateful that you're not wasting your life with someone who can't communicate. And the first thing you should always say to yourself when you're caught up in this space of ghosting is that the best is yet to come. Yes, I said what I said. The best is yet to come. This one that just left is not the best. And for him to have left or for her to have left, that means there is something better. I do not believe that God will bring something worse for you. No, there are a lot of you got attracted to this person probably because the person is intelligent, the person is beautiful, the person is handsome, and I promise you there are a lot of beautiful people out there, there are a lot of kind people out there, there are a lot of handsome people out there. Whatever it is that you think got you attracted to the person that just ghosted you, there's a better version of that personality. So tell yourself the best is yet to come. Replace the feeling of heaviness, of burden, of feeling guilty with the feeling of happiness. Just imagine that God is bringing a better version for you, and imagine it's just around the corner. How would you feel? Exactly that way, that excitement you just felt, that's what you should feel when you think about the best that is yet to come. There is a better person on his way, on her way, coming your way. Happiness, joy, peace, and a whole lot of positive vibes is what you should feel when you think about your future partner. And you should not feel burdened, feel scared, feel heavy because someone has ghosted you before. So please, whatever mental space that ghosting might throw you in, please bring yourself out of it. In fact, if you have not gotten into that mental space yet, don't get into it because it's not easy to come out. The purpose of these things I'm saying you should say to yourself is to help to preserve your mind, preserve your mental space, and to help you still see yourself as the person God has made you to be, as the person God has created you to be, not a person with low self-esteem, not a person that believes that nothing good can come their way because I think the last partner ghosted them, so what's the assurance that that person is not coming? No. When you think of your relationship life, when you think of your future partner, you should be happy and you should not be scared. And what ghosting will do to you, how ghosting will mess up with your mind is that it can actually make you feel inadequate, make you feel like you're not good enough, reduce your self-confidence and all of that. Please, whenever you get ghosted, I do not pray you get ghosted, but if for any reason you get ghosted, if for any reason you have been ghosted, if you are going through it currently, please always say these 4 things to yourself. Their action speaks to who they are and not who you are. The second thing is, this must not be my person. Say it to yourself. Do not let anything get you down, girl, boy. Say to yourself, this must not be my person. If the person is for you, the person will stand by you. The third thing, their rejection, God's protection. Oh God, hallelujah. Their rejection is God's protection. And the first and not the least is the best is yet to come. It's coming for you. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of today's video. When someone goes to you, what are the things that actually helped you out? What are the things you did that helped you out of that space? I would love to hear all of it. Put them in the comment section down below. Do not forget to like my video, share and subscribe. Share this video to people that you think will help them. And till I see you in my next video, I love you guys. Bye.